Hey guys, this is Shax for SK Gaming here at IEM Cologne, and I am joined by the lovely Soembie, or So, who is hosting this event. Now, what is your background in gaming? I've heard that you're quite the StarCraft player.
Not quite a player, more of a caster and a host, but my background started way before that. I used to participate myself in tech and tech tournaments and also Bloody Roar. That was back in 2005, I think, so it was quite a while ago. I used to work for a radio station back then, and then I became a Quake player, and then I somehow got a job offer because they heard me in the radio, and then I got a job offer as being in front of the camera for an esports company in Germany. Back then I lived in Switzerland, which is where I originally come from. Then I moved to Germany afterwards, and that was 6 years ago, I think, and then I started to cast Quake mainly. It was Quake 3, and then we moved on to Quake Live, which is quite a lot of fun. But the game kind of died down, got removed from a lot of tournaments, unfortunately. And then afterwards, I started to pick out several other games. As in my company, we have a lot of specific casters for one game, but also there's a lot of other games at events to cover. And then I kind of became girl for everything, so I just started to cover tons of different games. Which was good. It was a big variety, and it helps you a lot, teaches you a lot, and gets you very involved in the whole industry, and it was nice to get that insight. However, I stuck with World of Warcraft for quite a while, and then moved on to StarCraft 2 when it came out, but as said, in my company I have to still cover up quite a lot of other games. It's kind of hard to take an expert role if you have more than one game going on, as you can't focus so much on one. And then it just so happened that I kind of still, mostly this last year, I was very involved with StarCraft 2. So that's my background.
All right, well, quite a background. Great to have someone as experienced here on stage. So now you're doing this event for League of Legends. What are your overall impressions of the League of Legends scene?
I actually really like it. I mean, this is the first time I'm actually really doing a League of Legends event. I've been hosting the campus party in Berlin, but that was mainly because of the StarCraft 2 stuff. I got a bit surprised that, oh, there's League 2. Well, okay, I'm gonna roll with that. But this is the first time I'm actually doing interviews and actually really being involved in the whole event itself, which is League-only event, and I like it a lot, actually. I mean, I know I'm still not as experienced as other people are. I still have a lot to learn about the game itself. I mean, I'm playing it myself, but not enough to give the insight and give analysis, blah, whatever that word was. It's been a long day. I think even if it wasn't, that's one of the words I just can't say. However,
I'm going to ask you about analysis a lot of times.
No, but it's been fun. I really enjoyed it.
So you say to play the game yourself? Who's your favorite champion?
Well, to play, I think I'm playing best with a Sona. I'm pretty hardcore support. Actually, I suck, but I enjoy it the most. Probably because I don't want to do the last hits. However, I really like playing mid with Morgana. That's a lot of fun, but she gets banned a lot of times, so I kind of have to stick with Sona. Or Kog'Maw, but I'm a terrible Kog'Maw. But I still try to play him a lot. So you see, I'm not a good player by any means, but I enjoy the game.
All right. You're a terrible Kog'Maw, but you're an awesome hostess. And I don't know if you've noticed, because there's been a lot going on, but Reddit has been flooding with threads that are singing your praises. How do you deal with that? Is the pressure high?
To be honest, I don't actually read any comments or sort of feedback. I mean, if I want feedback, I have certain people I go to. They normally read through the threads and post me constructive feedback, which actually helps me to work and stuff. I sometimes watch the shows back and just note to myself where I've been doing pretty bad, where I've done better, just trying to improve and stuff. But I really appreciate if people did that. It really makes me happy, and thanks from the bottom of my heart. But you obviously get a lot of shit as well, and not only praise. So for me, I know that I can't deal with certain comments that well, so I try to avoid reading them.
Yeah, I totally understand. Of course, we're here at the IEM Cologne League of Legends tournament. Do you have a favorite?
That's a good question. I mean, I don't know. It's trying not to be biased, but still being biased. So those kind of questions are really hard. But I'd say overall, in this very tournament, I'd probably go for either Meteor Makers or CLGU. Although I really enjoyed SK Telecom T1, like they've been pretty interesting to watch. I'm gonna enjoy a lot to watch CJ Entus, as I literally never even heard of them. I know they came second in the Korean qualifier, but apart from that, like I haven't heard or saw anything of those teams. Whereas the other teams, I've watched some of their games, like it's easy to figure it out. But that's why I like about those tournaments. Like sometimes you have like players or like whole teams where you just don't have a clue how they're going to do, and that's what makes it really exciting. So tomorrow, Group B is definitely going to be a lot of good games.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I know you have a production meeting to get to, so I'll let you go. Is there anywhere we can follow you on Twitter? Anything you want to say to your fans?
Yeah, if you want to and don't have anything else to do, can go follow me on Twitter at Soembie, which is Soembie, which comes from my real name, Zoe. So yeah, or you go on Facebook, where you find me at facebook.com/Zoe, SOE, and then .Penski, PENSKI. Yeah, this is where you can find me. So of course, thanks a lot for the people who open up those Reddit threads. Much appreciated. I heard there were good comments about my shoes, so. Cool beans. And no, of course, like thanks a lot for watching. It's you guys who are watching who make it possible for me to stand up there and do what I love doing. So I appreciate that a lot. Thanks.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for this interview, and good luck the rest of the weekend.